Today, let's talk about something I've been asked many times over the years. Why warehousing, or why transportation, or why the supply chain? After unloading trailers, pulling orders, operating forklifts, supervising teams, managing operations, and then on to the executive team, I've been asked that question hundreds of times. People usually expect me to answer with one of the obvious reasons. Something like that there's good money, great benefits, opportunities for overtime, or the job security, and promotion opportunities, and how the work's stable, sometimes even considered essential. And all those are true, and they're all important. But if I had to narrow everything down to just one reason, just one thing that makes this industry different than almost every other career, well, I'd have to go with how this industry rewards the person you're willing to become. Not who you are today or where you came from, not what grades you made or where you went to school or who your parents were. This industry has always rewarded effort. It rewards people that keep showing up and that continue learning. It rewards people that become more valuable every year. And to me, anyway, that's something incredibly special. When someone asks me what they should do with their career, I often tell them that warehousing isn't just about moving boxes, and transportation isn't about trucks, and how the supply chain isn't just about inventory. It's about solving problems. It's about making businesses successful, and it's about making sure families receive what they need. Every package is delivered. Every grocery shelf is stocked. Every hospital was supplied. Every manufacturing plant receives their raw materials. And every online order arrives on someone's porch. All of that happens because thousands of us workers choose to become professionals. One of the things I love about this industry is that there are very few ceilings. As I've said many times, you can literally start today sweeping floors, and next year you might be operating equipment. A year later, you're training others, and soon you're a lead, then a supervisor, maybe an inventory analyst, perhaps a dispatcher or transportation coordinator or a safety professional, even an operations manager, director, or vice president. I've watched people make that journey. I've had the pleasure of hiring several of them and the honor of promoting many of them. Not because they had the fanciest resume, but because they earned the opportunity. First off, our industry notices consistency. I know I sound like a broken record sometimes. I keep repeating these things because they are just that important and just that simple. Showing up every day matters. Being dependable and taking ownership matters. If your supervisor never has to wonder whether you'll be at work, if they know you'll do quality work and they know you'll help solve problems instead of creating them, you've already separated yourself from many others. Consistency becomes your resume. Then comes learning. Every new skill increases your value. Learn a second department. Learn receiving, shipping, inventory control, quality assurance, cycle counting, forklift operation, the reach truck. What else? Here's a few of my go-tos: the order picker, yard management, transportation planning, warehouse management systems, and Excel. Everyone should feel comfortable working with Microsoft Word and Excel. And of course, then you have leadership, communication, and of course, safety. Every skill is another tool in your toolbox. And remember, no bad manager or company can take those skills away from you. Even if you change employers, those skills travel with you. One lesson I've learned throughout my own career and try to share with every new boot I meet is that companies don't simply promote experience. They promote confidence, and our confidence comes from preparation. I think being prepared comes from learning everything that we can. The more you understand the operation, the more valuable you become. Eventually, people begin asking for your opinion, and that's when your career really starts to grow. And another reason I love this industry is because every day is different. No 2 days are exactly alike. One morning you may have weather delays. All your trucks and loads are running late. On another day we'll have equipment issues. Then a customer changes an order. A shipment arrives early. A truck breaks down. The inventory doesn't match. The team is short-handed. Problems appear every single day. Some people stress. I've always tried to see opportunities. Seriously though, every problem solved teaches you something. Every challenge develops another leadership skill, and every difficult day prepares you for greater responsibility. Young people often ask me how to become successful, and my answer seems to surprise them. Just become the person people trust. Trust opens doors. Trust gets assignments and earns promotions. Trust creates opportunities. And I think trust is built one decision at a time. And that's a decision from us. Being on time, following through, owning mistakes, helping our teammates, doing the right thing when nobody's watching. Those habits are noticed. And I also appreciate something else about our profession. You don't have to wait for someone to allow you to grow. Growth is largely in your control. Read books, watch training videos. There's thousands on YouTube. Volunteer for projects, cross-train, ask questions, observe great leaders, practice communication, improve your safety knowledge, become certified. Nobody can stop you from investing in yourself. The people who grow the fastest are usually the ones who never stop learning. I've met warehouse associates making 6 figures, transportation professionals earning incredible incomes, supply chain analysts traveling the country, operations leaders running million-square-foot distribution centers, safety professionals influencing thousands of employees, corporate trainers teaching nationwide. None of them started there. Most started exactly where someone listening today may be standing. The difference wasn't luck, it was growth. You know, one of my favorite moments is watching someone realize they have more potential than they've ever imagined. Maybe it's the forklift operator who becomes a trainer, the selector who becomes a supervisor, the receptionist who becomes a recruiter, the dispatcher who becomes a transportation manager. And I could go on and on. I've watched those transformations happen over and over again. The warehouse is an incredible classroom. It teaches discipline, communication, teamwork, safety, accountability, time management, customer service, leadership, conflict resolution, problem solving. And these aren't just warehouse skills. They're life skills, skills that help in every profession and every stage of life. People sometimes say they don't want to work in a warehouse forever, and I understand that. But don't overlook what the warehouse can do for you. It can build confidence, teach responsibility, develop leadership, provide financial stability, introduce lifelong mentors, and really open doors you never knew existed. The warehouse may not be your final destination, but it can absolutely become the foundation of an incredible career. As I look back over my own career, I don't remember every shipment, I don't remember every inventory count, and I don't remember every dock schedule. What I remember are the people, the mentors who challenged me, the associates who inspired me, the supervisors who believed in me, the teams that accomplished incredible things together. That's another gift this industry gives us. Relationships, and those relationships often last an entire lifetime. So if somebody asked me today, Marty, what's the one thing that makes this industry so great? My answer would be simple, because this industry rewards the person you're willing to become. It rewards effort, and it rewards learning. It rewards reliability. It rewards character. It rewards ownership, and it rewards growth. And the beautiful part is, every one of us get to decide who we're becoming tomorrow. Okay, I've got to get back to work myself now. But I wanted to add that if you're just beginning your career in warehousing, manufacturing, transportation, or the supply chain, don't focus only on the next paycheck. Focus on becoming the person everyone wants on their team. The promotions will come, the opportunities will come, and the raises will come. The career will come. It's my opinion or my belief in this industry, your greatest value isn't the equipment you operate or the building or the department you work in. It's the person you choose to become. I'm Marty T. Hawkins, and I want to thank you for checking in with warehousing operations as a career today. Until next time, be safe, keep learning, help someone else grow, and never stop investing in yourself.